Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. This is your tarot card for the week of December 28th, 2025. It's a collective general reading, not individualized, not personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate, and if that happens, it's okay. Just means that one message is meant for someone else. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Be sure to check your other placements. If you don't know what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. Keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week. The tarot card of the week reading is a little self-help guidance, if you will, from source, something we can focus on and work on in the week ahead to improve our lives. So let's see what your message is here for this week, my dear. Tapping into the Sagittarius collective for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for Sagittarius for the week of December 28th, 2025? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your tarot card of the week, the Page of Swords. What situation in your life requires analysis and research? Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. Are you ready to be recognized for all of your efforts and achievements? Okay. Why is the Page of Swords the tarot card of the week here for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is this their tarot card of the week? What situation in your life requires analysis and research? One more shuffle here. Thank you. You have the Lovers, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Choice to communicate the truth. Communicate the truth or acquire the truth. Bottom of the deck, the Celestial Weaver, the Five of Swords, and the Star. Interesting. Sag, I feel like there's something here that you really want, you really desire. And I don't know what it is for you, obviously, right? It's a collective general reading. But there's something here that you wish, you desire, you want. This is your North Star. This would make you extremely happy or extremely content if you were to achieve this or maintain this. But you're having a block here or an issue when it comes to creating it or manifesting it. I feel like you have a desire in that Celestial Weaver card. I have a desire to weave my life in this way, or to weave this dream or wish or goal into my life, to make it a reality. But as you move towards it, you get stuck in the Five of Swords. So there's some kind of mental block here to that, or mental conflict to this. Choice to communicate or get the information. What is that? Tell me about this Knight of Swords here. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here. What is this? Okay. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. What situation in your life requires analysis and research? Whatever this dream, wish, or goal here is for yourself, have you ever thought, again, these messages are just intended to help us in our journey, so don't be offended. Have you ever thought that you need to put some effort into it, or more effort than what you're currently putting in, or modifying the type of effort that you want? Let's say the Star card is you want to open up your own business. And let's say you've done that, but the business has kind of flatlined. It's a bit stagnant. It's not really growing. It's doing okay, but it's not reaching that full potential. I feel like you're here racking your brain, trying to go, I don't understand. I'm putting in the hours. I'm sitting at the desk, or I'm painting, or I'm writing the music, or again, whatever this business is here for you. And you're like, I don't understand. I keep applying myself to it, but I'm not getting the desired result. I think what you need to look at is maybe you need to modify the way you're doing it. Maybe there's some new technology that you can incorporate. Maybe doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is the very definition of insanity. maybe your victory and success with this wish fulfillment requires you to learn something new or do something differently, like learning a new skill. I just feel like you're moving forward. I think that you've asked source for this wish. So I think that, you know, if I look at manifestation as a three-part process, I look at it as I ask for what it is that I want. Then I utilize all four aces like the magician to show the divine, hey, I'm ready. I'm co-creating with you to make this happen. And then three, I'm believing in, you know, I believe that it's going to come, that it as long as I do my effort, I do my part, you will do yours. And maybe today's not the day, but eventually I will reach this, you know, this wish fulfillment, this dream, wish, or goal here. But I don't feel like you're utilizing all four aces. I think you're putting in the effort. I think you're putting in the hard work, but I think it's time to learn something new, because I see you here moving forward. But that King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles will invest for the long haul in that wish fulfillment. Absolutely, no doubt about it. This is the king that does not give up, right? They want a return on their investment. But out of all four kings, this is a king that is least likely to change in that investment strategy. They will get up every day and do the same thing over and over and over again. So I feel like there's a way here for you to achieve the star, because I think doing it this way for so long, it's just leading to disappointment in the Five of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is like, you don't have to give up on what this is, but you do need to learn some new, fresh approach on how to acquire it. And so then we have the Ace of Swords, which would be like new knowledge or new information or new communication or new technology. The Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. The Death card, learning this new skill. Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, or learning a new way or a different way on how to do this, will transform this situation, environment, or connection for you. And so then you are able to achieve the desired goal that you want. Then there is no block or obstacle to it. So I don't feel like your wish, dream, or goal is the issue. I think what the issue is, you're doing something the same way over and over again. And the message here for this week is to be honest with yourself. What can you change or modify to do it a little bit differently? Tell me a little bit more about this here for Sagittarius. Let's clarify this Page of Pentacles, Death card, Page of Swords. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Fool. There's your new beginning. The Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. I feel like that's what leads to joy and victory and success and a reason to celebrate. If you want to move forward with this, you'll need to do this differently. Let's say the star card for you is happy, healthy relationship. Fantastic. Let's say it's a romantic relationship here that we're talking about. I know that you're showing up every day and you're committed to it, but what new tools as a partner, what new relationship tools can you learn to change up the way you show up in that relationship? So you have this potential here to have a new beginning, or maybe even to create a new strategy on how to achieve this desired result. But it's going to require you to learn something new or to do something differently. So maybe some new relationship skills here are needed. Or again, you have a business and it's kind of flatlined. It's not telling you to give up on the business, but can you learn a new way on how to achieve it? Like, can you incorporate AI to help you? Do you need to be a little bit more organized? Do you need to learn a new skill? A new way to maybe market your product or service? If you're wanting to change career paths, are there some skills that you need to learn or maybe brush up on, so then you can make that jump or that leap in the career field? So I feel like this is really telling you don't need to give up on what this is for you. But in order to be successful and to attain it, you do need to change the way you're approaching it or investing in it. There's something here like needs modification. So some new information or skill needs to be learned or absorbed here by the Sagittarius collective. We have 3 of the 4 pages here. The Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands. The Page of Cups isn't here because I feel like you You are already pouring your heart into this. But I do think it's time for you to discover new information and learn something new. I don't think that your heart is the issue here. I think you know what you want, and I think your heart is fully invested in it. But I do think you need to learn some new skills. Let's get you 3 closing messages. I hope this message is making sense for someone watching. Yeah, there's something here like doing something differently, learning something differently. Like 3 cards here, closing messages for Sagittarius. 3 closing messages here. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And we have the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. I feel like this is attainable for you. This dream wish goal is attainable for you. But if you don't change up the way you do it or the way you approach it, it will lead to the 8 of Cups. It will lead or continue to be emotionally unsatisfactory for you. So you're at a cross point here in the 2 of Wands. You can continue to go after this dream wish or goal the way you always have. I think it'll just lead to more emotional disappointment. And then you'll be blaming yourself. Why, I don't understand. I show up every day and it's not working out. I don't think that this is unattainable. I think the way you're going after it is no longer supportive. I think you need to change things up here. That's what you need to do. You need to learn something new, some new technology, a new skill, some new relationship techniques. So figure out what that star is for you. Most of you already know what that is, that dream, wish, or goal. And then find a way on how you can incorporate something new or modify something within yourself, like maybe in your approach, on how to achieve that. I would use the next couple of weeks. Let's see if we can get timing for you. I would use the next couple of weeks to start learning something new, just like maybe even one new skill set or something like that. Can I get timing here for Sagittarius on this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Not every card in tarot is timing, but let's see what we get. 7 of Wands, 7 days. For me, wands are days. So the next 7 days, I would spend the next week thinking about, if this is my desired goal, what can I do differently to achieve it? I think that's all you have to do this week. Just think of one way, and then in the following week, start acquiring that information. Like, let's say you want to relocate. Your dream is to relocate. But if you're not putting a plan in place, if you're not doing any research on where you want to relocate to, you know what I mean? And getting, demographics and locale information and crime statistics and information on the schools. If you have children, that dream or that goal is going to just continue to feel like, oh my God, beyond your reach. But it's not beyond your reach. It's not beyond your reach at all. It's just time to invest some serious energy into, okay, I really want to move this year, or I want to move in 2 years. What do I have to do to make that dream a reality? Because if I just sit by and say, okay, hello, I'm hoping and wishing that, I get to relocate to whatever part of the world, I don't really feel like it's going to happen if you just ask for it. I think you need to ask for it, but then I think you need to utilize all 4 aces to make it happen. So whatever this wish, dream, or goal is here for you, I would spend the next 7 days being honest with yourself. What do I need to change here? What could I change? What is reasonable for me to change or to learn so I can achieve the desired result here that I want? And then in that first full week in January, I would start to learn that skill. I think you'll find it to be extraordinarily beneficial to you into making that wish or dream or goal come true. There's something here about like getting out of the King of Pentacles energy. It's good to invest in this, but if you're doing it the same way, I just kind of feel like it's heartbreaking to you. This could be like dating. And I think it was the Gemini reading, your opposite sign reading, that I had said. It's like saying, I want to meet the love of my life. So every Friday at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go to the library and get a book and sit at a table for an hour. And it's like 5 years have gone by. You've not met the love of your life. It's not telling you you're never going to find the love of your life. The star card is there. That's your wish, hope, dream, that you want. You want to meet your match. You want to meet your equal, but you're doing it in a King of Pentacles energy. Well, I'm just going to go here every week at this time, I'm going to sit here for an hour and hope that the love of my life walks into the door. And it's like, no, let's get creative. Are there other places that we can go? Are there other websites? Are there community groups that we can join? Maybe if we join a community group, then we're more inclined to meet people that have the same interest as us. And well, maybe you'll just end up finding the love of your life there like I did. So there's something like that here. Again, it's not telling you to give up on whatever this is. Just find new creative ways on how you can achieve it. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius. That is your tarot card for the week of December 28th. 2025. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you can. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.